Nate, were you surprised that John Jones tested positive?
Everybody's on steroids.
What's up, guys? So Nate Diaz basically knocks John Jones out of the conversation of being the GOAT because he took steroids.
If those guys are the GOATs, top five for even or the OGs, Anderson, just P, Fedor,
John Jones.
Who?
You can tell Nate Diaz is not trying to put up a front. You can tell by the look in his eyes, like he honestly is almost disrespected that Brad Okamoto brings up John Jones's name.
John Jones?
Out of question. Out of question. I don't care. It's Silva, too. Like, I mean, with all due respect to them, because they are granted a thing, but if you do steroids, that's just completely...
So it seems like Anderson Silva's not going to make the cut either.
I mean, if you're like, you're a... You know what I'm saying? If you're doing that out loud, that's different. Like, hey, we're all shooting steroids and then whip everybody. That's like, well, because I'm willing to fight on steroids. I don't give a...
There should be like a steroid division in the UFC where fighters could just be like, yo, I'm roided up, I'm not hiding it, and they would all fight for the picogram championship belt.
But if you're doing it all on the high, like, let's all just talk about it. You do steroids, I'll smoke weed, and let's get in there and squab. I don't give a...
Nate Diaz really wants to fight somebody that's on steroids.
But you're sneak steroiding and then you're considered, you're out of the question. The whole legacy's gone and done with.
Ah, yes, the debate on whether somebody loses GOAT status for popping hot for steroids. Is it cheating? Do they still remain in?
So, but all these guys here you consider the GOATs. If you guys are all the GOATs, I don't know, because what I'm saying, I know arguably I'm in there too with a big portion of people out there in the world, you know what I'm saying? But
in terms of fame, I think Nate Diaz is a GOAT. In terms of the attention that he brings to the UFC, he's got to be top 5 biggest UFC fighters to ever exist, right? But is he in the GOAT conversation for fighting skills? I mean, he's a hell of a fighter.
But the way the UFC makes it, it's like, it's all by numbers and shit. You're not even involved. You're not involved. It's like, yeah, right.
Yeah.
Like my 15 years.
Yeah.
But
And in other news, Mark Zuckerberg can be seen training mixed martial arts.
Nice. Nice. Okay. Nice. Again. Go. Nice.
You know, Mark Zuckerberg gets called a robot a lot. I think he's finally fed up. You know, be careful if you're on the streets talking smack to Mark Zuckerberg. He might hit you with that 2-piece.